Good morning and welcome back to the American Muscle Car Museum here in beautiful Melbourne, Florida. Today on the museum collection we share with you this 2002 Ford Thunderbird convertible. This will be the first year for the 11th generation Thunderbird. It had been in production continually since 1955 until 1997 and came back as an original styled Thunderbird, meaning a two-person car only with no back seats, front engine V8 with a convertible top as well. The Ford Thunderbird name actually comes from the Thunderbird Country Club in Palm Springs, California. This is a very popular golf country club that started in the late 40s and by the early 50s was a very trendy spot and in fact hosted the 1955 Ryder Cup. Ernest Breach, who was the chairman of Ford at the time and a Thunderbird member, asked the country club if they could use the name for the new sleek upcoming model, which they said yes to. And in fact, the first production car went to Johnny and Velma Dawson, the club's first president and first lady at the time. While we're at it, another unique aspect of the Thunderbird Country Club where they were the first to use motorized golf carts, which are now almost everywhere. So that's another unique part of history. This 11th generation Ford Thunderbird debuted in 2002 and went to the 2005 model year. While initial sales were strong and exceeded the 25,000 per year that they expected, sales year after year gradually declined and the model was discontinued in 2005 with less than 10,000 of them being sold. These were right around $40,000, so they found themselves a little less expensive than the Corvette, but definitely a good bit more than a Mustang GT, so they kind of slotted in this unique space. The initial year they had several colors available, including this Inspiration Yellow with 3,791 of those being made. They also had an equal amount of the Torch Red color. They had a Thunderbird Blue, an Evening Black, along with a Whisper White. Also for the first year, they had a special Neiman Marcus edition, which 200 of those were built. They had a special Evening Black exterior with a silver satin top and other exterior touches that set them apart. They also had other special editions each year throughout this generation. The 2003 was the James Bond 007 edition. Then they also had a Pacific Coast Roadster edition for 2004. And in 2005, they had a Cashmere Metallic example. All Ford Thunderbirds for this year would be powered by a 3.9 V8. These would also be paired with a 5-speed automatic transmission. For 2002, the engine had around 250 or so horsepower. Later years, from 2003 to 2005, would have the addition of variable valve timing and power would increase to around 280. So a little bit of a difference there. As far as speed goes, it's not an outright performance car, but it is spirited, I guess you could say. For comparison, the 2002 Focus SVT, which was kind of a little pocket rocket hatchback they had, would do the quarter mile in 15.4. The Thunderbird would do it in 15.2, where the same year Mustang would do it in 14.2. As with Thunderbirds in the past, this is very well appointed and very well optioned. It has power seats, power windows, power top, power steering. It's very, very comfortable for two people, but there's no back seat at all, similar to the original Thunderbird. This is the second Ford Thunderbird of this generation to join the museum. We also have a blue one as well. We hope you enjoyed taking a closer look at this 2002 Ford Thunderbird. For more on this and other cars in the museum collection, head over to the AmericanMuscleCarMuseum.com website. Check out our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channels.